Hey guys, join me in installing this, what was supposed to be a 13 by 6 chocolate brown bob wig. Turns out it was only a 13 by 4 from AliExpress. Links will be down in the description and the information for the wig will be right here. Without further ado, let's hop into this video. This wig is from the brand Key Wig. I'll put it right here, which is why you know how I'm having a hard time pronouncing it. They have these cute little headbands or ponytail holders. Focus, there you go. So one I think says love and then the other one is an actual heart. So there's those. We have some wig caps, but these are not the HD ones, so we're not going to be using these. And then we have the actual wig. Y'all, look at this. What does it say? Yeah, we're doing a Babiana. I know I usually be doing like 40 inches. We're going to get to that. So this is a 13 by 6 chocolate. Okay, I guess it does look kind of chocolate. We're gonna pull out the package so you guys can see it, but let's get into the stats. It says it's HD, 12 inches, and this is a lace front wig, and it's 180% density. So let's look at Miss Babiana herself. Okay, this actually is kind of cute. It's giving like heartthrob. I've never done chocolate, so this should be interesting. I did get this off AliExpress. I am done getting wigs off Amazon. They just charge up the ass for no reason. So yeah, I'm going to link this wig down below. There is a wig band. It's very stretchy, but it's not one of those really tight bands, but it is not adjustable. So that is something you'll have to look out for. But I mean, it is a pretty loose band, so even if, you know, you can't adjust it, I don't think it'll hurt your head. I guess we shall see. It does have clips on the inside, 1, 2, 3, and then one in the back. And then it has these adjustable straps. So if this isn't tight enough, you can make it tighter. But usually I take these clips out. I don't cut them out, but I just unhook them because the wig ends up being too tight with the clips hooked. But we shall see. We're going to go ahead and bleach it and get everything prepped and ready to go. Let's see if she sheds. Ooh, there's a decent amount of shedding right off rip. I wonder if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's a decent amount of shedding right off rip. But hopefully that's the only shedding that we get. Yeah, that was just like the first initial shed. And it doesn't stink. It doesn't really smell like anything at all. So I love that. So let's get her ready to install. So now we're going to clean the edge of our edge, I guess. Our wig is back there drying because we just bleached our knots. Yeah, so we're going to use 91% alcohol. If you're using anything weaker than 91%, probably not going to work. Anytime that I forgot to bleach anytime I forgot to do the alcohol step, my wig didn't stay as good or as long. So for all that is good and holy, please make sure that you're doing this step. To save time, I always apply my wig cap after I've bleached my knots and while my wig is drying. Oh, these things are always so tight. It's always ripped. That's the only downside of HD wig caps. They always rip. You see that? They're like pantyhose. We're going to make a little snip right here so it's not as tight because I already have a headache. So we're gonna try applying the glue layers thinner, and hopefully that will give me a better install, and that'll help my install stay longer until I'm ready to take it off, not when it's ready to get off itself. Now, very quickly before my camera dies, we are using the Kiss Cream Foundation in the ACF 340 caramel color, and this is basically just makeup, and we are brushing this on our wig cap to give the bald, you know, scalp appearance. And we're doing this because you can see my braids here, and we want to fade the appearance of the braid to make it look like under the wig it's actually scalp. Now, some people just braid their braids flat and so you can actually see their scalp, but that's a very tedious job and thing to do, because number one, you need to make sure that your braiding is on point and that it is very flat and that your part is exactly where you want it to be. If you use the bald cap method and if you do a frontal, you can move your part literally wherever you want it to go. But usually when I install my wigs, we do one part and one part only. So yeah, this is our bald cap method, and it's looking partially bald. That's at least something that we go for. We don't need completely bald. We've napped and we're back. We're going to once again clean the hairline before we put on the glue for the wig placement. The wig is now dry, and the wig, we're going to place it right in front of the wig cap. And we got a little bit of makeup like on that hairline, which is why we are making sure that that area is clear. Here's our wig. She's still a little damp, but dry for the most part. And she started to smell a little bit, not like really bad, just kind of like chemically, which I think kind of had to do with maybe the bleach, even though usually once I shampoo it a couple times the bleach smell does kind of go away, but that's kind of what it smelled like. I do have this Moroccan oil fragrance mist. Is Brooms du Maroc. I think I got this off the flip shop, honestly, but it's kind of like a hair perfume and it smells super good. So I just spritzed one spray on there. If my hair just smells kind of like flat irony or burnt, I'll just kind of spritz one spray on there. It is pretty potent, so you don't need a lot at all. One spray will take you a long while, but it smells like so fresh and clean. It smells like the beach and like you just got your hair done. You can also spray on your braids, and I really love the way it smells. So now my hair smells super good, and now we are ready to finally install her. Okay, so my sister from my modeling org, I was asking her how she gets her ear tabs down, because that's my biggest freaking pet peeve, is when my ear tabs just lift up, and they lift up before like everything else. And so she said that she doesn't do anything special besides, she said I was putting on way too much glue, and I do have to hurry up because my glue is already drying, but she said that she cuts from here to about the middle of the comb. So we're gonna try it. I'm putting my life in her hands. We're gonna try it, and if I mess up my wig, I got nobody to blame but myself because I'm being a follower. I'm taking any tips I can take. So we're gonna try it, and then we're gonna put it on, and then we're gonna find out the final result when the wig is at the end of its lifeline. So this is basically what I meant. I didn't cut as far as she recommended. She recommended to cut all the way down here. I just cut to right about here. And my glue is a little bit more than tacky. Well, a little bit less than tacky. I feel like I should put another layer, but I don't want to add too many layers. But fuck, I need it to, you know, be sticky enough for me to, you know. We're just gonna add something really, really light. Just enough for me to like be able to. I'm not reverting to my old ways. I promise I'm gonna spread this out. I just need something to be able to spread my glue, my wig into. You'll see how like it's too tacky. I mean, it's too dry. I also always get my wig placement wrong, so we're gonna see if I can get it right this time. And I need to make sure my wig is centered. That's why I put this little snip, is to make sure it's centered. That's good. Cool. Let's get ready to rumble. Alright, so I did some adjusting on the front. For some reason, I could just not get this wig how I want it to be. Some wigs are super easy to apply, some wigs aren't. This wig is just not vibing with me. Also, I'm not a fan of this color. For some reason, chocolate brown is just not for me. But I have to see the final result. Sometimes I doubt the wig and then I get the final result and I'm like, oh, okay. I just need to trust the process. I don't know how I want to style this wig. I want to do a side part. This is not a true 13 by 6. I ordered a 13 by 6. This has to be a 13 by 4 because I tried to do a side part and I like to do the swoop side part, and as soon as I started to do the swoop, it hit track, and that's not a true 13 by 6. I think I might attempt to do some curls with my flat iron. That never ever goes well. So we're just gonna see what we can do, but I think it might start looking better if I go ahead and part it, pluck it, and do my edges and everything. I really did not want to do another middle part. I've been doing middle parts for the past like 3-4 hairstyles, so I'm kind of irritated that this wig is not a true 13 by 6 and I have to do yet another middle part because the parting space in the middle is great, but just not on the sides. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm actually pretty irritated. So yeah. Kind of winging it, kind of just, yeah. Alright guys, so this was the final result. I'm really happy with how the layers came out with, especially like the bob look. I'm still debating on if I want baby hairs. Probably not right now. And I probably will keep the straight bob look until I decide to put in the heatless curler. Then I might add some baby hairs to kind of tie the look together. But I'm really feeling the layers and everything that's going on here. The color, it's growing on me with the layers and everything, you know, all set out. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend that my dream is to travel the world and look fashionable while doing it. I do lifestyle content and they should definitely check me out. Bye.